is going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Start. Steady.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he's into the end zone. Roy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this hump past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Another run here with Mitchell. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. Will be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Second and 10. Is complete, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike, and I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he will score! Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here's Smith to return it, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Milrow on 3rd down. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The Broncos.
Here's Austin to return. And good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 30-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. This looks like a design run. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Mike, you want to convert on third down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker. Whether it's out catching passes like he's used to, or working as a runner instead.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked up at the 48-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive. And this one goes for 17 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. And Zach Allen there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. That's Harrison in motion. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Third down and 3. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on third down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19, go!
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Steelers. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
That's the score. Steelers 14, Broncos 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Going to return this from the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Back
line.
to 60. Tag. 69 with Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Now Milroe on 1st down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
To the air, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. To the goal line and in. Down Denver.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Get across the 20. We mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And it is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Harrison in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's Harrison in motion. Here's Mitchell. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's a designed run. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Austin brought in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Brings up second and 11 at the Broncos' 20-yard line.
Second and 11. Johnson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He was taken down by DeMond Clark. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Throwing now from the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Steelers.
This is one of the more impressive drives that we've seen in a while here, Mike. And to cap it off, it's a simple read option. But for some reason, the defense just doesn't account for the quarterback keeping the ball. And by the time they realize who has it, he's in the open field and on his way for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On the return, it's Austin. And some nifty running on the return. Took him some good yardage before he was taken down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Again, left side for Mitchell. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Whoa. He's to midfield. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. It's Johnson from the pistol. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Second and 5. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Made, that's Boyd. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up. Guess I never gave up. All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg.
Get it! Coconut!
On first down, it's Milroe. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's out of this, up close to the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17, and a very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance in both run and pass.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
18, Pioneer! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates!
From the gun, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On second down, Harvey. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And he will score. Game on. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Woo! And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
first down, it's Mitchell. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
A run here with Mitchell. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, 3 to go. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Go! 70 Lions!
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a fresh set of downs.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for 1 extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Now it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70, go.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Two, three, four. over. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah. Got love.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging. They do. I've been Houdini with my commas. My mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need.